Winston is talking to Father Peter. After church, one Sunday, and he says, Father, that was a great sermon, a great church service. But let me speak to you frankly. We all know about the streets, the unseen business. And you look a whole lot different than the other ones in your collar. Yeah, Peter does. This is a street's unseen business kind of parable. I'm Melton, son of Carpenter and Mary. And Peter looks a lot younger than the others they have, being in his shoes. A preaching, a teaching, there on Sunday. He looks a lot younger. See, it's happened before with Peter. The wrinkles are ironing out. The gray hair is washing away. And yeah, the priest of that parish is quite old. And this particular Peter, he explains, oh yes, Winston, I know. You see, I also work halfway around the country, across the country. His calling in the streets, the unseen business. It doesn't always have to be that way. It's to be a man of the cloth. Yeah, he could be a plumber somewhere, could be a teacher, or any other kind, but Peter, as this happens, he is a priest a lot. As he talks to that parishioner, Winston, he says, yeah, I got another place across the country that I fit in more. I look a whole lot more like the other ones there. You won't have to worry about me sticking out too much longer. And Winston says, oh yeah, great. Good luck to you. I'm gonna miss you. I can always tell without even looking at you. It's your sermon. It's your Sunday. And yeah, Winston shakes his hand and walks away. He gets in that Model T. And just before he closes the door, he says, oh yeah, being able to talk like that, openly about the streets, the unseen business. The times they are a-changing. And Peter says, oh yes, they always are. Yeah, it's not like it's going to make it to the evening news. Way back then, or present day. Oh, this is 2016. And Peter, moves on. He's done that before. Part of his work in that unseen business. Now me, I'm John Melton Brady. One and only. I don't do what Peter does. Peter's a great guy. He's a excellent priest. I don't do that. One and only, 24/7, 365. Quite a few years and counting. And this is the part where, as Peter starts up that new job, he'll hold for several decades, where the priest looks a whole lot younger. The one he takes turns being. As my parable continues with that, and hopefully I can pick up with Peter. He goes way back. From the past and present day, make it into a nice little series. Read those souls, Peter. In your old job, in your new job. Remember, it's not what they're going to say right in front of you, that first pew. It's what they say in that back pew, just a few of them. That's really on their mind. Not what they're going to say in front of a big crowd. Read those lips. Souls, excuse me. And keep up the good work. And I'm John Melton Brady. I don't have to do what Peter does. I'm here all the time. I don't have to hide my light. It's my job to put a spotlight on those shadows of the streets, the unseen business. It's not like it's going to make it to the evening news unless it's supposed to be making it to the evening news. And if that's the case, those at the top, dead, want it to be there, you'd better be making these parables. Call it your street resume. To do that, come see me. When you see someone other than me, my changing eyes, John Melton Brady. My changing eyes heralding the building of the Christ complex. Jesus' house here, on this chest in my imagery. Then a whole lot of folks like Winston, Peter, and that street's unseen business, they're not, the bad ones, the wolves among the sheep, aren't in the way of my work. Building Jesus' house, putting that spotlight on the amateurs so we can all move forward with the professionals. Work with good instead of evil. But that's evil right here. And me alone here. On this chest. Fix that. Go to all those college campuses across America, across the world. Tell them. Go see John Melton Brady, one and only. Be on that chest. Be the guy with the changing eyes. Changing from brown to blue, growing a whole new pair. Right in front of everybody. Don't have to hide that light. Go see him. It's opportunity. Nothing you're going to see that you haven't seen in your own, whatever you call the streets, the unseen business in your part of the world. Your circles. Not going to see anything other than that. You're going to see a lot of it. The gnats of the streets. The mosquitoes. Walk through them. Walk through the wolves. Be a part of building that big house worldwide for the sheep to inspire each other today and generations into the future. It's opportunity to be on this chest. Personal opportunity for you. Opportunity with the Christ Complex. Jesus' house here. Show you can walk through all these folks and beyond that one and only chest. I heard street references on the radio just a while ago about where the son of a carpenter and Mary is. In that streetway. However you want to explain that. Yes, Duck in Linwood, Lauriewood. Waiting on the true believers. Want to build to last, to walk through. Come see me. Let's get started. And yeah, it's opportunity. Send them in waves and waves to negate the Seinfeld's New Street Girlfriend effect. Yeah, that attractive blonde girl turns into the angry brunette in that Father Peter and Winston kind of way. And they're not as interested in making parables by the bayou or any other kind of thing. Waves and waves. Well, you'll know what's happening when you see someone other than me on this one and only chest. Do that today. And as always, you know where my funny street stuff, unseen business stuff, my funny son of a carpenter and Mary parables, my mean hell on earth stuff. And yeah, you get to grow on those bodies anew right in front of everybody. You get to that best health care plan around. There's no pain meds, guys. Don't mess up. Don't be that wolf telling folks not to go see the one and only. You can find a lot in that military pit bull project. Icebreaker Parade worldwide. Finding that out, and they've just begun. Instead of skipping off to new jobs, like Peter, be in a lot of pain a long time. If you've tried to come see the one and only John Melton Brady and met those folks introducing you to, really small, stone cold, scrawny impersonators, even hiding behind authority of the streets or elsewhere. You've met them, you've been turned away, or you just got tired of dealing with the gnats. Check out those parades worldwide. Military Pit Bull Project going to be building girls, female military. Going to be building the Christ Complex, Jesus' house worldwide, protecting it with a whole lot of mean stuff. So look for that and come see me again. I'm easy to talk to. Use that icebreaker. Nothing to do but roll up a couple miles to get my food for lunch and dinner. Find me out on Imperial and Martin Luther King. We'll do that quickly. I'm hoping to move quickly. If not, I'll have to find something else out. Waiting on that assisted living waiver, folks. Get me to a nice Lancaster apartment. Find out more about that this week. You know where the fiction always ends. 424-229-4140 from all military bases. Do that today. Call the guy with the changing eyes. Medical research being passed by with that Obama and other censorships. Call me up. Tell your friends, tell your family. Make that SEMPER video in front of the mayor, governor, reporters, network news anchors, local, state, and federal officials. The priest. Pass them along. Church, at work, at school, at that military base. Tell every other American. That's religious censorship. You see, not being able to tell John Melton Brady what you believe. Be a part of the Christ Complex by calling them. Go see him in person. Get yourself right there. Do that.